tab 2 of your friend's compendium, appended, it looks like, to the affidavit of Mr. Wall. Just help me out, what is this? Is this where I'm looking at sort of after the affidavit, there's something called preparing for judicial hearing, and then there's another over the page, judicial hearing procedure, and then there's something about appeal hearing. Where does this come from? Are these the rules of the church?
This affidavit, Justice Moldaver, was provided by Mr. Wall as part of his originating application for judicial review.
Right.
And what he's attached were exhibits to that affidavit. He says that he found them on the internet. This is the direction given to the elders to help them, to assist them, to give them guidance.
Well, are the congregants aware of this and aware of the procedures that the church itself has put in place? I'm just trying to understand what's going on here.
The congregation is aware. There is, when the congregation, as is brought out in the facts of the case and is in our factum, before a member joins the congregation, before they're baptized, they go through a process of 80 questions that they answer. They're given a handbook of the organization which points out the procedures, the generous religious practices of the organization. So they understand that that handbook contains the idea of a judicial committee, a hearing before a judicial committee, and the whole procedure is simply to help the sinner understand this is serious. You have to, you just can't chew gum in church. This is not that kind of problem. We're talking about a serious moral problem where the elders have to intervene.
Does the congregant have a right to expect that if, in fact, he or she is being looked at for some error that they committed or sin that they committed, and where the possibility of disfellowship is being considered, do they have the right to expect that these rules, these principles, whatever they are, will be followed by the church? That's a simple question. I mean,
And the simple answer, Justice Moldaver, is absolutely. Absolutely. Not out of contract.
Pardon?
Not out of contract. Absolutely out of religious obligation.
So if they're not followed, it doesn't matter, because I'm just trying to, again, understand this. You create certain rules that allows congregants to come forward and give their side of the story and so forth, so on and so forth. But if they're not followed, too bad. The courts cannot interfere, and that's the nature of it, because the only issue at stake is your membership. Is that the idea?
That is, Justice Moldaver, as extreme as you put it, that is the position. Because the process is religious. To look at it is invidious interference with religious belief.